Good day, this is War and Strategy Gamer. My name's Nick, and today I'm presenting to you our top 10 action games for strategy gamers. Now, here at War and Strategy Gamer, we love strategy games. The answer's kind of in the title, but occasionally we crave a little bit of action. And when we do, these are the games we reach for. Based on the 2005 novel of the same name by Dmitry Glukhovsky, Metro 2033 takes place in the metro tunnels of Moscow, which famously, of course, double up as nuclear bomb shelters. This fictional world takes that idea and explores what kind of societies would grow within these metro stations and what it would be like.
Do you think one day we could go back up to the surface? I've never seen Moscow, just the old pictures.
Now, as us strategy gamers know, wars are won and lost off the back of supply, and supply is what makes Metro such a compelling experience. In Metro, supplies are short. You have to scavenge what you can. It must be played in Ranger mode, which has subtle changes such as a HUD not being displayed. You won't know how much ammo is in your gun, but there are visual indicators on screen. Its atmosphere and story make this game legendary, and it's number 10 on our list.
Okay, up we go. Seems like nobody's home.
This one can be a bit of an obvious pick, but Street Fighter is a game that's been around for well over 20 years. In training mode, you can learn to the exact millimeter when punches and kicks will be hit, practice your special moves, play against the computer, ready to test your skills online. Strategies and game plans are the name of the game, and that's why it makes it to number 9 on our list. Set on a beautiful and mysterious island, The Witness is the second game by legendary game designer Jonathan Blow. You go around solving line puzzles of ever-increasing difficulty. Each collection of line puzzles has a different overarching solution, and eventually these solutions will be mixed into a single line puzzle, creating even more mind-bending puzzles. Sometimes leaving you so frustrated you'll want to throw your computer out the window. But if you get frustrated, there's always the beautiful gardens of the island to walk around to calm you down. And like all good strategy games, this game has layers. There's line puzzles hidden into the environment as almost like a secondary level of puzzle. So now not only have you got the mainline puzzles to solve, but you've got the environmental puzzles to solve as well. It's this depth that gives The Witness number 8 on our list.
Five, four, three, two, one, go. Push 60 right, 3 over big bump, keep in, left 4, half long, 100.
In at number 7 we have Dirt Rally. Like all rally games, it's not just the surface or the bumps in the road that are going to catch you out. It's yourself. You're constantly having to manage yourself, manage your driving strategy, and pick your speed in advance. This requires planning. Not only this, but on top of that, you've got your car setups, your different types of terrain to account for and learn how the car handles on, practice runs, etc. It's a little bit of a strategist dream. We could have picked a lot of different driving games, but we've gone with Dirt Rally for number 7.
Right 5 half long, into left 1 long, opens, continues for 150.
In at number 6, we've got The Witcher 3, Contracts on Death March difficulty. In its lower difficulty levels, The Witcher is a hack and slash story masterpiece for the masses. But on Death March, it's a formidable game. Talk to villagers, investigate the circumstances around the mysterious monsters, Learn which monster it is, and then exploit its weaknesses. And on Death March, you do need to exploit its weaknesses. You need to find ingredients to brew potions and oils. You'll have to learn which sign it's weak to in your magic. And when you get to combat, you'll have to roll, duck, move, and use all of your experience to beat the beast. It involves strategy and swordplay, strategy and preparation in advance, and investigation. That's what gives this game number 6 on our list.
Claw marks, bite marks, but no fire damage. Interesting.
He's down.
As war and strategy gamers, we can get bogged down in detail, so sometimes it's nice to truly let our hair down and just go for high octane turns and explosions. Lots and lots of explosions. And for this, you can't beat the Ace Combat franchise. An arcadey flight sim with high G turns and lots of explosions. And that's why it's number 5 on our list.
Understood, shooter. Can you continue on? Fire!
Roger that, Kingmaster. We are continuing.
It was once said that a sword fight is like a game of chess. You must think first before you move. And never was a truer word said in Dark Souls. Every enemy is formidable. Every enemy can kill you if you're not paying attention. You need to learn their move patterns. Generally sort of loop around the enemy, around the side of their shield so their sword can't get you. But bear in mind that different weapons have different reaches. And the same goes for you. You have a multitude of weapons to pick with different reaches, different strengths, different speeds. And then there's the boss fights, where everything is amplified up to 10. The true strategist action game, the Dark Souls of Dark Souls games. And that's why it makes it to number 4 on our list.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that.
Now you may look at Truck Simulator in either European or American flavours and think it's an exercise in patience. Driving within the speed limit, stopping for stop signs, parking your big articulated lorry, and it's all of these things, but it also has a strategy-like layer where it allows you to buy truck garages, trucks, and hire additional drivers. So it's not just a driving simulator for you, but you can also start your own haulage firm and have an army of drivers working for you. Euro and American Truck Simulator makes it to number 3 on our list.
They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse.
The new Doom is an FPS unlike any other. Instead of regenerating health, it goes for old school health packs. The only other way to get health is through glory kills. But glory kills require you to get close up. It may not always be an option. And that's why, in the new Doom, you have to meld your strategic brain with your quick reactions. And only those able to do both will survive. Obviously, this provides much more of a challenge at the high difficulties, so we recommend playing it on Ultra Violence. You've got to constantly keep moving, you've got to constantly stay on your feet. All the while you've got to know where your enemies are and what your next attack's going to be. And that's why Doom is number 2 on our list.
Ready? We're on a timeline here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there really another choice for this top spot? Is there any other game that provides the strategy player as much joy as Arma 3? Play through the multiple campaigns. Play with fighter jets. But best of all, create your own scenarios for you and your friends. You want to be the commander that leads your friends through an action-packed game? Go for it. Place enemy AI in vehicles and challenge your friends, or join them in a squad. Arma 3 has it all, especially with the expansions. There's multiple campaigns. What makes Arma so thrilling? Well, Bohemia Interactive have actually used this same software to train military. So it's very realistic, or as realistic as you can get in a pretend environment. You'll find bullet drop-off. You'll find that you haven't got a way marker, you have to use a map and a compass. You'll find realistic elements in this game you won't find in any other. Immersion and depth of a strategy in an action game. And that's why Arma 3 takes on #1 slot. There's so much to do in this game. There's so much content at this point, and that's without even taking into account mods. You want to race ghost carts? Go for it. You want to disarm mines? Go for it. You want to play multiplayer? Yeah, they've got multiplayer. This game is so packed and so deep for a first-person shooter. In fact, you can change it to third person. It's just a shame more people don't know about this slice of fright gold. In fact, you know what? I'm calling it a strategy game. It's not even an action strategy game. It's a strategy game with a side of action. And that's it for a top 10 list. I've been Nick. This has been War and Strategy Gamer. Thank you for staying to the end, those that have. If you have a favourite action strategy game I haven't mentioned, please drop it in the comments below. I'll tell you feedback on this video or just have a chat. Thank you, and good night.